Are you finished with physical therapy, or at least you've had a number of physical therapy sessions and you're ready for the next level? You want to take your knee exercises, the strength in your hips, the strength in your knees, and the strength in your ankles and your feet to the next level. Do you want to get stronger, move better, and not go down the steps or be afraid to take a quick step out of the car? Check out these exercises that are to follow and give them a try. Let me know what you think. Enjoy.
We're going to begin by drawing your ribs down in order to set your rib cage in line with your pelvis before you begin to lift up into a bridge position. So your feet are on the foam roller in order to engage your hamstrings with your feet gliding back and forth on the foam roller. So first you're going to put your hands on your ribs so you can feel your ribs go down and together. Then you're going to lift your glutes up. We're working with a 20-second interval of time for one repetition. You're going to push the foam roller away and pull it back within the limit so you can still maintain control and stability. Remember, the number one focus here is to maintain alignment of your rib cage, engage your abdominals. From there, it's the hamstrings working as you push and pull the foam roller back and forth. 20 seconds is one rep.
Let's talk squats for a second. When you sit down on the toilet, sit down in a chair, get up out of your car, or go to sit down in an office, you're using your thighs. And it's really important to have not just strong thighs, but strong muscles around the knee. So one great way to strengthen the knee is squats. Split squats, meaning one leg in the front, back leg, lunges, but also just regular squats because they transfer over to sitting and then standing. So it's a really fundamental key movement. Now me personally, I've had a ton of problems with my knees over the years, and this has been one way that I've truly developed strength in my knees to make getting up, sitting down, getting onto the ground and playing with my kids, making all of this easier is via squats. So one squat that I choose that works really well with my ankles and my hips is a heel elevated squat. And I just have this half foam roller here. If you want to know which one I use, go ahead and send me a message and I'd be happy to share that with you. But you're going to want to follow these squats for the recommended sets, reps, and tempo that's in your program. But let me go ahead and demonstrate here. So I'm not actually going to hold on, but you can. What I want you to do is work with your rib closure, belly button tucking under, posterior pelvic tilt. I'm going to demonstrate one holding on, so coming down, kind of keeping kind of a neutral sort of spine. I'm going to do it without holding on. Again, kind of rib closure. I'm just expanding out with my arms, going down and back up. You can hear kind of possibly the cricking and popping in my knees, but I promise you, this feels so good compared to other leg strengthening exercises, and this is how my posture needs to look when I'm sitting and standing from the ground and into a chair. So I recommend this for you. I found great value. So if this is in your program, please follow the recommended number of sets, reps, tempo. Drive your heel through the half foam roller if that's what you're using, or if I've recommended some other way of doing it. Good rib closure, so you're lower ribs are driving down, posterior tilt, tucking under, so you can feel nice and strong in the front part of your body with your abdominals, and you're trying to maintain that tension through the up and down movement of the squat. So, enjoy.
Now we're going to work into our body weight deadlift. The point is to shift your hips back so you feel the tension at the top part of the hamstring, the back part of the glute. After you draw kind of your ribs down so you have some awareness of where your ribs are, have the weight in your heel at first, and then you're going to shift your weight forward onto your toes, or the knuckles where your toes connect. Still staying in contact with the upper hamstrings and the glutes. Some awareness of drawing your ribs towards your spine. You can even draw your hands up in order to have one hand on the front part of your ribs and one hand on the back, kind of on the back side of the sacrum, in order to give your body awareness for where you're positioning your ribs and your abdominals during the movement. Again, making sure to have the weight in the front part of your foot while still staying connected to the upper hamstrings and the glute, because this point of this exercise is to relax your back, your upper back and your lower back. And here you can see in the video I'm using that correction and feel and find for the experience of my ribs. You want to have a nice relaxed back while using your legs to hold you up while keeping the weight in the front part of your foot. The body weight deadlift.